Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Hudson. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Good job.
You're one. Oh, birthday kisses, birthday kisses. Okay, let's go have some birthday breakfast, Hudson.
Yours
is in 1 month. 1 month, and you get happy birthday songs. I think you liked it anyway. Hi.
Look ahead, the sea is calm, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
He tries to get all the parts he knows that he likes before lunch.
Stinker.
He leaves the crack door. He doesn't care about the part. Little did we know how much happiness 2 horses would bring.
Oh, I just love him so much. I really do. And he's so good. And he's just one. And I can't wait to see what he's going to be like in another year.
We're so proud of every little milestone that the horses have had in just 2 months of being with us. And we are new to having horses, so every little milestone is so exciting for us. We're so proud of every little tiny thing they do.
I'm sure we break every rule in the handbook on how to care for horses, but we do it with our heart, and we do what we feel that they need at that time.
All of their training's been going well, and all of their sensitivities that we've been doing with them, and they're eating great, and they're happy, and they clearly are super loving towards us, and they know already that we're their people. I think it only took them maybe a couple days to really be like, okay, this is home. They feel so comfortable here. They're always like finding nice spots to lay around. Clearly very relaxed. And they have each other, and they've always had each other because they're just 1 month apart. London's birthday is next month. Hudson, happy first birthday.
Happy birthday,
March 14th, 2023, year 1. So apparently in about 24 hours or so, we have a really big storm coming. Sometimes we get these warnings and we don't know if we're actually going to get them or not. So it's always good to be prepared. And that means when we hear that there's a storm coming and we get our Nova Scotia storm reports, we know we have work to do around the homestead. Oh, you're knocking it over, girls. Dad is going to get you some more fresh straw and get you guys all cozy in case this storm shows up. I have no idea why they emptied those boxes. And fill it back up.
Why on earth?
I have no idea what they were doing. And no eggs today because they took out all the bedding.
Yeah, there's no nests.
Keep putting it back in. Sillies. Almost too nice in here today. Are you and Jake gonna have a bath today? Get cash splashing? He's listening to me. He's like, yeah. There you go. I got nice warm water in there for you today. There you go. There you go, boys. They'll be in it in 2 seconds. Because I knew they were gonna go right in it. Really? Really, Jake? Get in there, Cash. You know you want to. His tail's just a going.
Oh, I got 1 foot in.
Jake's in. Oh, Fisher's in. Get in there, Cash. Say, move over, Jake. We got some more water for the hens since the ducks decided they were gonna bathe, not drink it. Over here, ladies. I'll just leave this here. Ducks don't usually go in it when it's in the bucket.
One of our YouTube families suggested that we move the logs off of the ground so they don't rot or get wrecked. We're gonna take that advice because we don't know exactly when we're gonna use all these logs, but we do know that the bottom logs are gonna be the last ones to get used, and there's a storm coming.
Lots of rain ahead for spring. Spent the last couple of weeks, I would say the last 2 weeks straight, doing the research for what auger we need and trying to locate where we're gonna get our auger, how much the one we want is gonna be, budgeting everything out. I think even if we order one in a couple weeks, it's still gonna be a couple weeks to get here after that. For these to sit here for the rainiest part and the wettest part of our early spring where all the snow is gonna melt, we might as well get them off the ground. Are you sappy?
I'm sappy already. Log number 1, I'm sappy.
That one was a heavy one.
Leave the heavy ones.
Huh?
Leave the heavy ones for me.
Sticky.
It's like a visual thing now.
Yeah,
Like we're doing it, baby.
we're doing it.
We got this.
Not only are we saving $16,000+, because you know a quote is just a quote. It's not gonna be that. We've done that before. We have been given quotes and then it'd be so much more than the quote in the end for projects. We're gonna have the reward of doing it ourselves for our horses and our animals, cleaning up our acreage, making all of our spaces, and we get to do it together.
Aw, love, you're gonna make me cry.
Don't
I
get
swear
all
it's not.
sassy on me now.
I swear it's not sweat in my eyes. Don't get all sappy on me
Don't get
now.
all sassy on me now.
Yeah, that's a little dangerous.
That was a little dangerous.
Ugh.
We couldn't resist taking up the opportunity to do a little more clearing today while it's so nice out.
Let's cut some trees.
Hopefully this storm doesn't come and we can still do the starting of our coop building in the next day or so. Whew. The trees are making me sneeze. They're good for nothing. Tree is sprouting maybe 6 or 7 big trunks at the bottom, and all of the trees are just completely arched, so they're really no good for any post. Anything that has that lean or that could be a falling hazard at some point in storms is got to go. Philip's going to clear any of the small trees that are leaning or hanging over top of where the little river is that we have running through, so that it's nice and safe when my ducks want to play there. They're all kind of falling. Some of them are damaged from previous storms. The other ones are just growing really strangely across the water, and so I think it's just best if we move those. Since we're clearing so much space anyways, I think it just makes sense to make sure that all of the scraggly stuff is already gone. It could not be nicer out today. You got that big one going now?
I think so. I don't know if it'll fall.
Kinda. It was more of a lean than a fall. There we go. Be careful, there's another big tree leaning on that one at the very top. There's a really big tree leaning on it from over here. This really big tree there, all the way up, it's leaning on the one you just cut. Just be careful. Another fallen tree. Ah. Oh, it is attached? I can't see it from here. That one there's already cut.
Yeah, I'll try and drag it out right now.
Yeah, we should probably work on this.
No, but I thought it was attached.
We should probably clean up this mess before we cut any more trees down.
What?
There's like
Cleaning up's the part that stings. Cutting them down so fun.
these are
on
all
top of each other.
these ones here are all cut. They're just leaning. We have tons down. Now we need to cut them into posts and cross beams before we get any further into this weaved pile of fallen trees.
Get better. What we're cutting. Holy. I wouldn't mind following that one that's leaning.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Though
Yeah.
we're gonna get. Are we clearing that whole area too, or no?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We're going to need a couple more 100 fence posts. We have to keep cutting. So all the fallen ones first should get us pretty far in how many posts that we actually need to be able to fence the acreage, at least for the first 2 paddocks. Our plan is to complete paddock 1 all the way until we start paddock 2. That way the horses will have some more space while we're working the next couple of weeks on working on the other paddock. Wow, that's a big one. Woo! There you go. All of these trees need to go.
The previous hurricane destructions.
I don't even know how many we really lost in Hurricane Fiona, but there's been other hurricanes before us being here that definitely caused some havoc on this.
Yeah. Well, we lost 4 down by the river, 4 big ones, which kind of sucks because they're beautiful trees. They're still kind of down, but we need to cut them up. But
It's been winter.
Yeah, and it's a process because I don't want to fall anything into the brook, because once it goes in the brook, good luck getting it out, because then you're fighting the current, and that's almost impossible. And I don't want to put anything in the brook or clog the brook up.
To really carefully follow them and then make sure no debris or anything from following them falls in, and get that viewpoint from the front of the acreage across
We'll
the
open
brook.
up the brook, but
I mean, we liked the trees that were there, but I mean, they're down now, so there's nothing we can do. Now we can just use them as firewood and make use of them, stuff that we can.
and enjoy Mother Nature's view.
The brook is just to the right of us here, and I think it would be really nice. Philip's going to make a pathway so that we can get down to the brook from this way. Our rock is just right over there, kitty corner over here,
Kitty corner.
where we go and sit sometimes, so it'll be nice to have a little entrance from multiple spots. Nice. We had
3 posts. Pretty sure there's one more post back there, but the tops can burn.
okay.
It's actually so fun back.
It's so fun. And while we're clearing it out, we're thinking about all the projects that we're doing back here for the animals, so just makes it that much more fun. Once this is all cleared out, we can start building our little flock community back here. What an amazing little natural area they're gonna have with their fencing and their coops and their little river.
Yeah, and I'm so excited. I'm most excited for the turkey.
That's because you are a turkey.
Banana.
I am not a banana. I knew I was gonna get stuck on that pole.
You're on the post.
Come on, Tree. I'm stuck in a pole.
We learned to drive the van then. We had to hide it from the fishermen. 2 French braids made believing. Like my own sister, our souls weave together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever.
After about 4 more hours of work, look at how much we have cleared. So much of the fallen is cleaned up. We're just working on that back corner there. And I think Philip has a tree or 2 kind of still leaning in there. He's already cut the bottom halves off. And we did a whole bunch of clearing over here just to get all the deadfall there cleaned up. I still need to rake everything out. We are getting somewhere. we thought since we had so much of the extra scraps from the trees that we would get a fire going and make sure we could kind of keep on top of all of the extras that we have from getting all of the trees down. Because we have made huge progress in how clear the area is. Over the past couple of hours, we have been out here cutting all of the trees that Philip fell today to be able to make our posts and our cross slats. And now we're doing a huge cleanup before we cut any more to size. End of the day, look at all the clearing we have done. Everything is picked up aside from our measuring stick, our raking, and then tomorrow we can get the rest of the trees on this side all done. Long day. It's gonna be so rewarding. And we need to figure out this thing.